The agent discovered that the woman could load a gun 3 seconds faster than he could. Even when he deliberately misaligned the scope, she could still hit the bullseye with precision. This made him instantly realize she was definitely a professional assassin. Recalling that he'd requested retirement from the organization just days ago, and now the organization had arranged this deal for him, he concluded there had to be a connection. But unexpectedly, she handed him the sniper rifle directly, asking Mike to fire next to her to test the silencer's effectiveness. Mike could have taken her out with one shot, but he didn't. Instead, he thought of a better plan. After testing the weapon, the buyer was extremely satisfied and immediately paid Mike. But Mike didn't hand over the gun, saying it needed some modifications and asking the buyer to wait 3 days. The buyer didn't think much of it, but as Mike prepared to leave, he deliberately parked his car by the roadside and kicked in the bumper, then drove into a repair shop where he stole some necessary items to execute his plan. Back home, Mike quickly disassembled the stolen parts and hammered them into the shapes he needed. Then, he broke down the stolen pipes into countless small pieces and fitted them onto the prepared casing. Thus, a sniper silencer was complete. Next, he needed to create the right gunshot sound, so he bought some parts elsewhere. After assembly, the gun looked identical to any ordinary firearm. Then came the crucial step. He first filed the bullet smooth, then drilled a small hole in it, and carefully dripped mercury into the bullet. This way, even if the shot wasn't immediately fatal, the mercury's toxicity would ensure the enemy wouldn't live long. Soon, the 3 days were up. Mike arrived at the designated location as promised, thinking everything would go smoothly. But unexpectedly, the buyer wanted to inspect the goods in the restroom, leaving Mike somewhat flustered. Fortunately, the buyer found nothing unusual. Looking at the final payment in his hands, Mike seemed to realize he'd been overthinking, but on the buyer's way back, she suddenly received a mysterious call. The boss ordered her to kill Mike. Mike seemed to sense the danger and planned to leave the city with his girlfriend. Unknown to him, the woman had already targeted him. With her target in sight, the assassin pulled the trigger decisively. She never expected the gun to explode in her face. Film, The American.